Hey everybody, welcome back. Um Today I know it's probably going to be a touchy subject for some people, so I'm just going to tell you right now I'm going to be talking about Gypsy's baby Aurora. So if you guys don't agree with my views or you just want to stay to leave nasty comments or whatever, warning you now. But I've got some interesting pictures I want to show you guys. Now, this is a picture of Aurora's hand. Okay. Now, I took the original picture and I kind of like blew up just the part of the hand. I don't want the whole baby picture. I just wanted to show you certain points. Okay, now in this hand, I don't know how about you guys, but can you just bend the tips of your fingers like that? Because I don't think I've ever seen a baby just bend the tip of their finger, because that's what it looks like in this picture. And I can't see knuckles. Now you guys tell me if I'm reaching, okay? But here's another view. You see what I mean? Like even the creases like in her wrist. I don't know. It's giving me rubber, or how do they make dolls now? Silicone bodies or something? Um, Back in my day, I mean, when you got a doll, it was hard plastic. I mean, geez, you could knock your sister out with one of those babies. Let me try. I probably did once or twice. But nowadays, they make them so lifelike that the skin that they use for their bodies is very soft. It's very supple. I mean, they can bend very easily. Like, I'm trying to think now. You know the rubber they make for a baby's bottle, the nipple. You know how it's very soft and it's supple, so the baby is easier for it to suckle, right? It's kind of like that, maybe a bit thicker though. You know what I mean? But very bendable. And I looked at these pictures and I was like, I don't know how she has her hand folded. Most babies are their hands are curled. I mean, my son today is 38 years old this year, and he still holds his hands like that. And but the way this baby's hand is, it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I can't do it now. I got arthritis in my fingers. But I've never seen a baby hold their fingers like that in my life. Now, remember the picture I told you guys? Remember I got stricken on TikTok for saying something about a picture of the baby's foot? This is the picture. So that's the picture I got in trouble for, saying that it looked like a doll's foot. Yeah. I had my literal comment taken down for saying that her foot looked like a doll's foot. I don't know where TikTok comes up with the AI that they use to pick out certain words or comments out of a whole story and say, well, that one doesn't belong. But it's okay to say worse things, because I've seen worse things written on TikTok. And yet, when you say something like that, it's like gone, and you're like, what the hell happened there? I don't know. Anyway, so that's the foot. Tell me what you think about the toes. I know babies curl their toes just like they do their hands, right? So if the baby curled their toes, you would pretty much just see the knuckles on their tops of their feet, right? But you see more than that. You see more than that, but you see less than a full toe. Like, I don't see any nail. I don't see any, like, knuckle creases or nothing like that. Like, I don't know, you call them knuckles on your toes, but you know what I mean. The joints. I don't know. I don't know. But it's weird. It just looks weird to me. You know what I mean? I mean, I was getting to the point where I was just going to say, accept it. They have a baby. Okay, whatever. Whether I believe it or not. Because it is the majority that people believe there is a baby. So I was just going to go with the story like there is one. And I'm not going to argue with people because the ones of us who do believe that it may be a doll are few and far between now. So we'll just keep our opinions to ourselves kind of thing. But when you see pictures like this, it brings it back. So it brings it back to me and think, like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know if I'm reaching, okay? But I saw something on TikTok and I started laughing. I go, oh my God, I gotta show you guys this. Because you know I love CJ, right? He's the guy that makes fun of Gypsy and everything. So he just put this one out. Have a look.
I've been seeing about this TikTok hair trend for 2025 and it's called the Teddy Bear Blonde. So it's a mix of brown and blonde. So I'm here at the store and I'm gonna try to attempt to do a balayage and this color and bleach myself. So this is not easy at all. Oh my God. I think I'm starting to regret this already. I think I'm starting to regret this decision. Didn't buy a cap. Don't laugh. Improvise. I think, oh my God. Okay, so it's not quite as bad as I thought. The highlighted parts are exactly where I wanted them to be. So I want them to be a pale yellow. There is some, I don't really even know what that is in the back. I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes and then I'm going to Alright. Okay, so this is the finished product. After I blow dried it, it looks absolutely terrible and there was a lot of breakage and there is a lot of damage. I can already tell that it's completely fried, but I would not recommend doing this at home because it is a lot harder than it looks.
Isn't that hilarious? The hair salon? Oh my God. I just started cracking up and I was like, I love CJ. He's hilarious. I mean, I know there's another guy that does Gypsy stuff too. He has a beard and that. He's funny too. But there's just something about the way CJ crosses his eyes and everything just makes me roar anyway. But yeah, I'm probably one of his biggest fans. So there's a little funny at the end. So not all serious, you know, whatever. But so yesterday I did a live with Indigo and another lady. Gosh, don't ask me her name because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But we were all talking about, you know, Gypsy and how her body language, does it look like she's lying when she lies? And you know, in my opinion, I think Gypsy lies so much that she actually believes her lie at that given moment that she's saying it. She may change it 20 minutes later, but then 20 minutes later, she's believing that one. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's like a syndrome for that, or I know there's like, what do you call it? I know there's a lying kind of syndrome. It's like kleptomaniac for lying, right? It just can't stop. It just, even the littlest thing, like, did you drink a coffee this morning? They'll say no. Meanwhile, they had 5. Like, why would you lie about that? And that's Gypsy. Exactly like Gypsy. She lies about stuff she doesn't need to lie about. But she does it anyway. And it's just weird. It's just really weird. But I'm sure there's a psychological name for that. Besides the people that just, well, no, they just can't help it, right? They just can't help lying. It's like a klepto. They can't help stealing, right? They could go in the store with $500 in their pocket, but they're going to steal that Rubik's Cube. You know what I mean? It's just the way they're wired. Now, with Gypsy, I think she's been doing it all her life. She was doing it even as a child. I'm pretty sure she was doing it as a child when she would fall down on the floor and tell her mother, you know, her legs don't work. She wants to go in the wheelchair because she's too lazy to walk. That was why. But she would lie to get her way. And she learned that the more she lies about things, the more she got what she wanted. And that's probably what stuck in her head. That, and, you know, she's just not a nice person. What can I say? Anyway, guys, that's my video for this afternoon. Please like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And please let me know down below what you think about those baby knuckles and stuff. Okay, I'm very curious to hear what you guys say. Everything in this video is my likes. Everything in this video is my thoughts, opinions, and or alleged. Bye, guys.